So we're voting next year, right? Oh, depending on when you're seeing this video. If you're seeing this video now, you're voting next year like me in 2024. Right now it's 2023. And if you're seeing this video in 2024, you're voting this year or you voted this year. So imagine with me for a while. So it's 2024. Right now we voted for whoever we wanted to vote for. But guys, please tell me, are we really going to fix Eskom? By me, I don't mean, am I going to fix it? Is our government really going to fix Eskom? Is the ruling party going to fix Eskom? And for a South African like me, I know that something is wrong, but maybe I might not understand what is actually wrong and be busy telling us, hey, we are going to do this. The ruling party is busy telling us they're going to do that. Other politicians are promising us this and that. But I really still don't know what is happening at Eskom and what's wrong with it. So I went to YouTube, went to Podcast and Chill. I just typed Podcast and Chill, Eskom. And I looked at an episode by McG, which I did listen to as a whole. Now, guys, there's a whole lot of jargon that is spoken on that episode that I really, really don't understand and I really, really don't get. But I still got the gist of it. Now, what I did then, I went to my trusted friend, ChatGPT, and I said, yo, buddy, can you help me out with summarizing this video? So what then I did, I took ChatGPT, embedded it into my YouTube page that I use to watch videos, or my YouTube thingy that I use on Google Chrome. So I went to the video, went back to it again, and then I went to my trusted friend ChatGPT, if you can see there at the corner, and then I said, yo, buddy, transcribe this thing. And he transcribed the whole thing. And I said, yo, hey man, I'm not going to read all of this. I clicked on there, it opened ChatGPT and it started summarizing the whole thing, and I waited. Kind of scroll down. Okay, here's what ChatGPT says MacG's channel is saying about Eskom from the experts that were there. The podcast discusses the Eskom energy crisis and load shedding in South Africa. One of the guests talks about their renewable energy startup focusing on microbial fuel cells. The discussion highlights corruption at Eskom and the delay in making decisions about the power station capacity. Sounds about right. The consequences of decommissioning power stations will lead to a reduction in electricity supply and inability to meet targets. Last point, the podcast mentions the importance of NGOs in energy decisions and the need for investment in new technologies and infrastructure. Now, okay, I understand what the video is talking about. But like, guys, what does it take to build a power supply or a power grid or whatever name it's given? So I went back to ChatGPT and I asked it, how can you build a power station for a country or city? Then it started listing things. Ooh. So I'm just going to read you a few. Building a power station for a country or a city involves several steps and considerations. Here is a general outline of the process. Feasibility studies, planning and design, which they mentioned. Now, if planning and design is not done well, according to what I've heard on MacG's video, it means that a lot of things are going to start falling apart later because it's such a huge project to undertake. Permitting and approvals, construction, testing and commissioning rather, and operations and maintenance. It sounds like the things that Eskom was not doing. Okay, so when it comes to voting next year, I really want to know why would I want to vote for the ruling party, or why would I want to vote for another party? So you start with the ruling party who has made a lot of promises and who is currently still in power. So I wanted to find out what the ruling party's policy on Eskom. I'm not going to type the ruling party. I'm going to type what is the ANC's policy on Eskom in South Africa. Type enter. Let's see. It lists that it's a state-owned entity, which is true. State-owned enterprises. The ANC has historically supported the idea of Eskom as a state-owned. I won't read that. So they speak about renewable energy integration. They speak about energy security and affordability. They speak about transformation and job creation. They speak about governance and accountability. One of the reasons, according to the video, Eskom is collapsing is because there is a lack of accountability. People, it's kind of like money is not being used in the correct way. Now, in a space of 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops, I managed to go through one video, an explanation of a policy document, and the explanation of how to build a power station. Those are 3 points that I went through in 5 minutes. And by the way, we're using a light that is powered by charging it, so that, because right now we're trying to record, Eskom doesn't work, and we are trying to work and record these videos. But anyway, my point is, once again, we've used AI to kind of help us to understand how to navigate the things that affect our country and the things that affect our society. So once again, I repeat, the people that know how to use artificial intelligence tools are going to be the ones that are going to take the jobs. It's not that artificial intelligence is going to exclusively just now all of a sudden, like a switch, Eskom is going to switch off and then all of a sudden we won't have jobs. It's the people that are going to use that. Now, I've just made a video right now. I've used ChatGPT to be able to help me to be able to do this video. I went through a policy. I went through a video that I didn't need to watch, but I did watch. And I really used ChatGPT because I didn't understand the language that was used on some of the jargon that was used on the video. But also, I also went through a policy document and also went through what it takes to build a power station for a country. So I say again, choose wisely as you vote next year or this year, depending on if you're in the future or you're here right now. I'll see you again. Bye.